Okay, car has all original paint and of course body panels, since the paint's all original. The only things that have been repainted, number one, the hatch has been repainted by Saleen. They had to do that when they installed the wing, and they removed the Mustang rear spoiler. They had to fill the holes, so that was repainted by Saleen. The only other thing was the roof. When the car was delivered to Saleen, to Ford, the dealership, there was a scratch on the roof that couldn't be buffed out. Just a little bit too much to be buffed out. So the dealership repainted the roof, just the roof only, which they did a really nice job because it matches very nicely before I picked it up. So the car, like I said, body work, paint is all original other than those two things. These are the wheels, the last set of wheels that I raced on. They are Revolution. They don't even make them anymore. They were custom offset in width for what I needed and custom painted to match the car. There are the original wheels that came on the Saleen when I got it were, since they were out of the Rikens, they came with the Enkeis, which I still have, which the original tire is still on it. And I ordered, right after I got the car, a set of another wheels right from Saleen, and they end up being the Rikens. So I have a set of the original Enkei wheels with the original General tire still on them, although they are dry rotted a little bit from sitting 30 some years. And the other Rikens are just the wheels only with center caps that never were used. Okay. Passenger side. Interior. Seats, carpeting, the front seats, the carpeting are all original. Door panels are all original. Glass is all original. Open up the hatch. The hatch struts were replaced. The original ones would never hold up the hatch, even when they were new, because of the wing, the weight of the wing on the back. These are aftermarket ones that do hold it up very nicely. A little bit of rub marks right there from the handling and the racing movement of the hatch on the back. You can see them, but the original back seats were removed in '93, and the carpeting, they are stored away still like new. Because we were allowed to update and backdate in the class and street prepared, and because the '93 Cobra R's came without a back seat, so updated to all that. Their spare tire well cover is, the original one is stored away. This was another one I picked up. The battery was moved to the back for weight distribution and down in the tire well to lower the center of gravity instead of mounting it up on like some others do. The spare tire was never used. It's stored away. Driver's side. Car was never wrecked or damaged. Driver's side, gauges, and right now there's 10,233 original miles on it. Well, the first, I think 6,000 was done the first year. Raced it because I drove it to and from the events, didn't have a trailer then. The rest of the mileage, the rest of the years, it was trailered everywhere, and so the rest of the mileage was just racing and very little street driving or anything at all. There is a complete set of racing belts and a harness. Shoulder harness. Fire extinguisher was added just for my own personal use. Wasn't required. It's also one of only 3 known in '86 to have the gray Momo steering wheel. Now the decals that I use for racing, for sponsorship, they are magnetic. So all original paint underneath. That was done so that I could take it off. Under the hood. So the battery was moved to the back. Was running at the time the Jacobs ignition system, which was a really good system. I don't think they're made anymore. It still works good. Have the camber caster plates. The engine, the whole car has not been detailed yet. It's just the way I've kept it from racing. Just clean it up and wax it. Engine compartment hasn't even been cleaned yet after all these years. I mean, a couple times. I mean, right now, recently, it's been a long time since it's been cleaned. Right now, it is a 93 Cobra motor engine that has been, it was everything, all the components were cryo treated. I had found a brand new short block, Cobra short block. And I bought all brand new heads, all new other components for the Cobra motor. Had them all cryo treated before it was sent out. It was balanced, blueprinted. All the ports are matched. The intake, the GT40 intake, was sent out to Power Flow by extrude hone. They matched the ports, and they extrude honed. Matched all the cylinders. They were they're ported. The injectors were sent out and matched, flowed. Headers are BBK 1.5 inch long tube headers. The last ones that were made, I got the last set that the 1.5 inches before they started doing the 1 3/8 inch. They told me, with the motor being stock and not revving much higher or a bigger cylinder, that would actually work better for torque with the 1.5 inches than the 1 3/8 inch. Okay. Car is in the same configuration that it was raced in. Everything except the tires. And I had to change clutch and pressure plate. The clutch disc had delaminated. There was nothing wrong with anything else, so had to change that. Shocks are Coney double adjustables. Originals are stored away. Springs they have adjustable mounts on the lower, so the car can be corner balanced, which it is. Sway bar was changed to a different ones which is a Rancho, which they made. They only made, they quit making them now. They are adjustable. The end links are adjustable. They slide in and out. Front and rear sway bars are adjustable. Canton full race oil pan, scrapers and baffles built in. Suspension bushings or Global West Duralin. There was also at the time it was Ford Motorsport, their convertible bracing kit, which was actually all the bracing that the convertibles had, was installed under the car to stiffen up the chassis more. Brakes are 87 up brakes in the front. Rear or SVO brakes in 4-lug. Stainless steel brake lines. We'll get to the other side here. Here you can see some of the convertible bracing there. The exhaust is a custom stainless steel H-pipe, and with Dynamax 2.5-inch mufflers and tailpipes. Underneath of the car is rust-free, other than some surface rust. It was raced. This car was not a garage queen. It has a Griggs torque arm that is bolted in the mount. It couldn't weld. Transmission is a world-class T5. Here's some more of the convertible bracing. Like I said, it has a Griggs torque arm with a panhard bar from the back. You know, when we race in the rain or dry. So the car was not, like I said, not a garage queen. There's the panhard bar, the adjustable rear sway bar in the rear by Rancho. You can see the Griggs torque arm there. Side skirting and below the belt line, has some fine stone chips wore. Don't forget, we were running very sticky Hoosier autocross tires, so he did get that. But that's all original paint and decals from Saleen. Like I said, it has not been detailed. This is the passenger side. All the original exhaust is stored. The original Ford exhaust that came on the car, the catalytic converters, all that has been stored away. All the number decals and sponsorship decals are all magnetic, so they all can come off. Number 68. We didn't race with the headlight covers on because they had a tendency to get loose from all the G's that we were pulling. So they were stored away, only used during street use. Let me close the hood. There we go. Car is Pennsylvania inspected.